Right guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be, this is my Tiguan, or my partner's car, my missus' car. Today I will be fitting a set of rear calipers. I recently done the dissing pads around, but I noticed there was a fault with one of the calipers. So basically it's sticking because it's electronic. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to be replacing them. Got a brand new set here. All the links for these calipers will be in the description below. And I actually have got a 17% off these calipers at the minute. And actually, matter of fact, I've got 70% off the whole website if you want to go on there. Nicely wrapped up actually. There you go, there's your caliper. Obviously it's got electric handbrakes, so when you press the button in the car, it basically turns the motor in turn, which then holds your pad to your disc and locks it. That's obviously the right side because it's got right on it. I actually opened this one to make sure it is. There you go. There's the website you can get it from. Everything's in there. They do everything, turbo, shocks. Like I said, people have got 70% off at the minute. I think it's like man-like, but check the description below anyway. Right. There's your left side. Smart with the L. Let's crack on. I've already loaded the car into the ramp. I've loaded it on and I've already put the computer in it. So the first thing I'm going to do is deactivate the rear calipers and put them into service mode, because you have to do this. If you ain't got a computer, well, I don't think you can do it, to be honest. Right, all you want to do, you want to go into brakes. Down to parking brake. You can see that on there, can't you? Yeah. Should we see if the fault's in there? The fault might actually still be in there. Even though it is working, there's no noises, it is locking up. But we'll have a little ganders anyway. No, there's no faults in the minute, so that's fine. Right. Resetting of piston before service, that's what you want to click on. As you can hear them winding back. Right, let's go, up in the air. So right, the car's now ready to work on the rear brakes. Let's go, turn the ignition off. Right, car's now in the air. Start taking his wheels off. Right, first things first is we are going to clamp off the brake hose. You've got brake fluid going everywhere. You can get these tools from like most, probably just go Halfords, they'll have it. Clamp that off. As you can see, look, I've done dissing pads in it literally about 2 or 3 months ago. So they're fresh as anything. Right, that's that clamped off. Let me get the little bin. Put that there to catch any little drips. What do we need to put in there? We are 12mm. No, we're not. We're 11mm. That's what they call a banjo bolt. It's got a hole in the middle. 2 washers either side, what seals it. Come on, baby. There's your other washer there. Keep on them. Oh, what's that? Right, next is 30mm spanner and a 15. Now you can take your caliper off. Remember there's still a plug at the back of it when he's disconnecting. These can be a pig sometimes, these little clips. They're not the best of clips in the world. Also they go through a lot of crap. Come off now. Come on, baby. That's it. And she's off. Right, let's go and check to see if the parts are right. I'm sure they are, because they're quite good at getting the right parts. Let's see each one of them side by side. Damn, that is a fresh caliper. Have a little gander at it. Yeah, it's alright. 3 pins, 2 pins, 2 pins, that's it. Take your new caliper. See, if it wasn't for me changing the disc and pads, I probably would have done the disc and pads as well, but like I said, they've been done. So there's no point even touching none of this at the minute. Check your sliders. Obviously when I did the disc and pads, I'd already checked these. I'll show you how to check them. What you do is take them off like that. You basically grease along here and just stick it back in. Because these are quite common for seizing up. And then when they seize up, obviously then your caliper sticks. But that's all done. Get your new caliper. You don't, sometimes in different cars, you have to line these gaps up with nipples on the pads, but on these Volkswagens, there's no nipple. So you can just fit them any way you want. Right, let's do it back up. Don't have to go mega tight, just nip them. Right, that's that. Plug your plug back on. She on. Yeah, she's on. I didn't hear a click, but it's on. Right, get your banjo bolt back out. Let's see if this is working yet. We're still live. Right. Obviously, you're normally supposed to replace these washers, but me being me, I forgot to order some. So they're gonna have to go back on. Which we can check for leaks later anyway. And we do a pressure bleed. Come on, honey, you're gonna mess around with me now, aren't you? Because we like messing around. I've got to script on a little bit. Right, that washer's back on. Don't go mad. Right. Undo that. Right, that's one side done. Fitted. Obviously we're going to bleed it, but I'm going to do the other side first. And then we'll get down to the bleeding, how to do that. That is it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to lower the car back down. Tell the computer that I've basically fitted it and works on the brakes to put it in the other mode where it basically pushes the piston back out to where it needs to be. Obviously I've got my Bluetooth adapter in it for the laptop. Right, so we've done all that. So let's now tell the computer that you can put the piston back into, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, after service. And when I click this, what you should hear, I'll run over to the car, you'll hear the piston then moving back out on the caliper. Can you hear it? That's it, done. So what that basically does is, it then, because obviously there's a motor in it, operates the handbrake, it basically, the motor turns and the piston comes out, then obviously it gets reached to the pad and it stops when it gets to the pressure. So that's it. So what we'll do now is, we'll put the bleeder on. Let's see if I can lower it a little bit more. We'll put the pressure bleeder on. This is the pressure bleeder I'll be using today, a laser. If anyone wants to order it, it is laser 4832. You basically put that on the reservoir cap, plug that into there. If you can see that. Getting used to this camera. Plug that into there, pump it up. You don't really want to go no more than about 20 psi. That's about the going rate. You want to put pressure into the braking system. And that's it. And what I'm going to do, I'll go into the car, crack the nipple off, and all the fluid and air will come out, he says. Now we're going to bump this up to 20 psi. And obviously this is a good way, because if you've got any leaks, like on them washers that I haven't replaced, and I should have replaced them, if you've got any leaks, they will leak now. Stay there. Right, let's go into the car. Right, this is another tool you can use, but I just use it obviously to catch my excess brake fluid. But this is actually a vacuum line where you can put on the airline and actually see it will suck the brake fluid through. It's a quite good tool. But obviously because we've got the pressure bleeder under the bonnet, I don't use it for that purpose. that off for now. Right, what size spanner are we going to need for that nipple? A 10? Is it a 10? Should we have a go at that, peeps? Get your bets in now. Oh yeah, it is a 10. Alright, that's good. Hook this up to catch my excess fluid. So what I'm doing now is basically just cracking off this nipple here. And you'll see all the fluid coming out. See the fluid in the air? I'm going to leave that off for about, I don't know, 10 seconds or so. Get all the bubbles out. Right, leave that one there like that. Crack that nipple back up. Same the other side. Oh, I actually heard the air that time. Can you hear the air? Right, put that back on there like that. Crack off the nipple. There you go, you see the fluid? That's all the air. And as soon as you see no bubbles, that's basically it. You've bled it. Right, I'll leave it there. It's about 10 seconds. What I'm going to do, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to lower it down. Give it a pump with the foot brake, make sure it feels nice. Right, what we're going to do now is pump the brake. Well, it feels lovely actually. Right, that's it. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to go back in the air again. I'm going to give it another little bleed either side, because I always like to bleed it twice, not once, because now the pistons move, you won't really want to bleed it again. So I'm going to give it a quick bleed either side. Then that's it. Put the wheels on and they're done. Make sure my pressure's still up on the thing, at the bottle. It's still up to pressure, so that's fine. To be honest, I probably really don't need to go in the air, but we'll still do it. Right. Let's give that another crack. See it? See what I mean? There's still air coming out, little bits of air. There you go, again. So this is the reason why I normally do it twice. That's that one. Damn, she heavy. see you on the ground. So basically that's it, people. That is it. It's all done. If this video's helped you out in any way, shape or form, or you enjoyed watching it, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Also, if you're looking for them parts or any other parts, head down to my description. There's a website there. Use promo code MANLIKE and you'll get a massive 17% off. So yeah, that's it, people. Peace.